Alright, so if you wanted to install forks for the actual Minecraft, basically you wanted to install mods like the Twilight Forest or the Alex maps, you did the actual fork. Fork is like the engine that allows these mods to talk to Minecraft. So nowadays it's easier to install than ever. It's easier to install than ever, but if you still needed to have a specific software, I'm going to be showing you how to set the Java environment to install the fork client and add your very first mod. Now, fork is a Java file that basically is going to be running the Java development kit. So for the Minecraft 121, you needed a Java 21 or newer. So you can download the x64s ms1 installer. So what I need to do, of course, is to run the Java installer. So if I go for Java x64 ms1, here are my Java downloads. So you want to install those and run it. Make sure to check the box that says set Java home variable, and it prevents error later. So when you click into restart the PC after installing Java, your system recognizes the new paths. Now, if I go, for example, into files.minecraftforge.net, usually here, for example, the forge files, you want to head to the official site, which is here. Now into the left pick of your Minecraft version for the March 2026 usually is the 121.11. So here what you need to do is to select this element. Don't click the big flashy download ad into the middle. You need to just wait a few seconds because usually here have advertisements. So here I wanted to go for the option says check out all the versions, and here are the actual element that has the downloads out in the middle. So for the rescue button at the top corner, that's the only safe link. So usually here is the actual installer. So here it is. I click directly inside here, and you can download out the actual Ford bridged section. So here, for example, this is the latest. Usually you have the recommended, which is much more faster to use. In this case, for example, you choose the option that says download, but instead of just clicking to download, just wait a few seconds, and into the upper right corner, this is the red element. That is the only safe link. So here is my installer. Now once it's downloaded, you'll have a file that looks like a little coffee cup and icon, right? We are great here. Now let's run the installer. You can double click into the installer. A small window will be popping up, and make sure to install the client is selected. It will be automatically find your Minecraft folder, and you can click into OK and let, for example, it download the actual libraries. In this case, for example, the roaming into Minecraft is not available, so what we need to do is to download the Minecraft from the Minecraft.net launcher. So here is the actual Minecraft. You go for the option that says buy now. Here is the most easiest Minecraft background. In this case, I choose the option that says PC, Mac, and Linux, and here is the actual price. Usually the standard PC edition comes with $29, so it is now available into the actual Game Pass. And what you can do is just choose the option that says logged in. So in this case, I'm going to go for sign in with the actual Microsoft. Well, basically I'm having a little bit of trouble to make the purchase right now, but it's still, usually what you need to do is just to choose once again the downloadable folder that usually appears directly inside here, and once this process has now been successfully done, sometimes if you get an error just like me, it's usually because you haven't played that version into the Minecraft vanilla yet, but you can run the game once without mods, then try the installation later. Now when you open the launcher of the actual Minecraft, you should see a new fork profile. If not, you can click into the new installation and find the fork into the version list. You can click into play, and you'll get a warning about modified installations, and you click into the box to keep playing again, and you're actually good to go. Now I must tell you that to add mods, you needed to go to the .minecraft folder and look for mods folder. You can find directly inside here. So your folder, we needed to look, for example, like this .minecraft, and inside here we needed to make sure that you have this new folder that says mods. So when you click directly inside here, you drop these mod files directly inside these files and restart the game, and you're officially a modded Minecraft player. Yes, just as easy. So guys, with this being said, we have reached the very end of the video, so don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. If you want to see more great tools like this, thank you so much for watching the video, guys, and hopefully with all this being said, we can see you next time.